This is Lola Lee T. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So Chrisean was on live clearing up some things. She said Ray J said that she didn't take up for him. So do y'all agree with Ray J? And remembering the live, no, she didn't take up for Ray J. She was being more of a mediator. She wasn't really taking sides, but she did say that Ray J needed some mental help, and maybe that's what he didn't like. She talked about Baddies, episode 2. She said she was stating the obvious with the summer issue. The big three did not help Summer when she was getting her face basically rearranged. And she explained why she did not fight Lex. She explained the reason she fought Sky was because she loves her. And she said Sky tried to play with her. She said she switched up. And for me, this is not a good enough reason. She's saying she fought her because she loves her. Okay, you love your sister as well, but you didn't fight her. Okay, so saying you fought someone because you love them is not a good reason. And it actually doesn't make any sense to me. Sky should be the last person that I think Chrisean should be fighting because that girl has been there for her. That is a very loyal friend, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I have seen. So I don't really understand this switching up situation. Until I hear what happened, I still do not agree with her putting hands on Sky. I don't know what the situation was or what really happened, but there should be really no reason for you to be putting hands on anyone, especially, what we saw with Chrisean during the episode, how she was being the peacemaker, not, trying to be a security, not wanting anyone to fight, but then to hear her say she put her hands on Sky, and I don't know. I just feel a way about it. But, I really got to hear more about the situation. I just find it really upsetting. And I'm sure that Sky is still really upset. Sky did comment and she put a broken heart. So she's very brokenhearted about the situation. And I hope the two of them will resolve it. And that, nobody puts hands on each other. Keep your hands to yourself. She gave the tea on Baddies, how every girl know what Zeus wants. And if they don't do it, some form of punishment happens, no glam, a flight home. So I wonder if maybe that's what happened with Chrisean and Sky. She's saying here, Zeus, wanted something. Was it a fight? Zeus wanted a fight between the two ladies. And maybe Chrisean didn't want the flight home. Maybe Sky didn't want the flight home. I don't really know. But she did give us the tea here that, Zeus wants something. And we all know that Zeus wants that drama. They want the hands being laid on each other. She gave us the rundown on what really happened when Tasiki spazzed out on her and Marsh in DC in the street. Remember that? As she's saying it was story producing. Her and Marsh were told one thing. Tasiki was told something else. Chrisean and Marsh were told to pull up for rehearsal. Tasiki was told they were there to fight. So like I said, it was all story producing according to Chrisean. And I think if they were as healed as, a lot of people were saying they were, Chrisean would have picked up the phone and called her sister instead of just showing up there to fight. She should know her sister better than that. And apparently Mariah does what she's told according to Chrisean. She's a pawn according to Chrisean, does what she does not. Chrisean was saying she doesn't know what was going on, and she didn't like it that they used Mariah to narrate, considering she didn't know what was going on. And it seems that Figgy had Chrisean blushing in the live. The person that sent me the live said that it was Figgy that was in the comments. I wasn't in the comments, so I don't know. So I'm going by what I was told. So if I am wrong, I apologize, but that's what I was told, that it was Figgy that Chrisean was blushing over. And that he had requested to go live with her. So it wasn't, the 33 guy that had her blushing. It was actually someone else. So that is interesting because Chrisean hasn't really come out and told us that that relationship is over. But here she is blushing in a live. So that is something.
Yeah. Should I put a filter? I can't even see myself. Let me get up out the road real quick. Ray J wanted to go live because because he said I didn't take up for him on his side. And I don't even know where. Let me see. Let me review the court request. Because, like, what? It's crazy. He crazy, yo. No, I didn't take up for Ray J. Ray J tried to say I didn't take up for him. Y'all don't got no makeup on. I don't know what I look like. So, if you gonna go in on me, hold it. And let's talk about it, though. Where's Ray J, though? Because I got up on live just for him. Because he swear I didn't take up for him. And I was telling him I was a mutual party in the situation because I'm team family, you know? And I love Ray J. What the heck? But if you see me crashing out and if you see me hurting, I hope you're praying for me. I hope you tell me, hey, yo, you don't gotta hurt like that. He the one telling me like I really did something. Ray J, comment on the live. Y'all talking about he's a nobody. He's my best friend. He's one of my best friends. He a real person that actually care about me and my son. So crop that, tag that, just in case he don't get on here, because Ray J, where is he at? You gotta request a live, Ray J. In the live for him. Crying out. And then y'all want to talk about this baddie stuff. First of all, y'all keep trying to make it seem like, oh, why you ain't? I didn't come there to fight. I came to pick up my money. But I said what I said. I said she had the floor. Did she get up? Did she press the issue? No, so why do I gotta do something if she had a problem? All I was doing was stating the obvious. Y'all acting like I got a problem with anybody. I don't got a problem with nobody. I be, you know, what the heck? I'm just not in my fighting era no more. I don't fight no more. I really don't. The reason why I even fought Sky, because I love her. And she tried to really play with me. I'm tired of getting on TV shows and your best friend switch up, your sister switch up. That hurt a little different. You know what I'm saying? That hurt a little. I know Sky. I don't know big legs like that. She wasn't really, you know, she didn't want that issue like that. And that's cool. Because we got cool after that. I don't like how the fans be trying to make people fight when everything was already squashed and already handled. Like, I literally said you had the floor. If somebody say you got the floor, you feel me? Like, I'm going to be honest, y'all. I'm just saying, the contestants on Baddies, every girl know what Zeus want. If you don't do what you're supposed to be doing for Zeus how they want it, you'll get the short end of the stick. That may look like a flight home. That may look like no glam. That may look like a side eye from, I'm not going to name drop because I ain't trying to get in another beef with somebody. Because, you know, I'll be beefing with the whole network. But, yeah, that's what happened. Y'all trying to make it seem something that it's not. And the only thing that I really was mad about, for real, how they kept muting out mics. Because when me and when me and Marsh pulled up, we didn't pull up to fight my sister. We pulled up because the Zeus network told us, oh, we're going to the rehearsal. And they told Latifah, oh, they've been talking about you. The network was story producing my sister. My sister, you know, she probably intoxicated and stuff and took it serious instead of calling my phone to see if who was what and what is what. I said all that in my confessionals. Then they try to use Mariah as a pawn to explain what's going on. Mariah don't even know what's going on. Mariah did not know what was going on. Mariah's just doing what she's told by the network. Everybody was trying to like script a situation, and all I kept saying when I was doing this, I was like, Latifah, all you had to do was call my phone. All this you whooping, what you whooping for? And then boom, when Latifah found out, look, check this out. When Latifah found out that I didn't say nothing, or it wasn't even what they said it was, or we supposed to even fight, that's why she was crying for her. I don't know if y'all seen that scene when she was crying in my face. That's had a little bit to do with a lot of things. Like, Zeus Network was making my sister rowdy. Hey, I had to go get my nose whoopie-woo. Cause what? But tell me why. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. So this is what happened. When me and Marsh pulled up to that scene, now I'm starting to get irritated because I'm watching it. I wasn't watching. I didn't watch the whole thing. I was watching clips. But I just watched that stuff. Why do they got Mariah narrating what was going on? Because that wasn't what was going on. And that's what I'm saying. And then, you know, she's so thirsty to be talking like she knew what was going on. That was not what was going on, girl. Like, what the heck? First of all, when we pulled up, Zeus told us it was the rehearsal. Me and Mars thinking that we're going to the rehearsal. I'm confused on when Latifah came outside. And then all you see, like they muted my mic. Why you only can hear Latifah, but I was mic'd up? You know what I was saying? I was like, Zeus Network told us to pull up. I said, Zeus Network told us to pull up as if it was a fucking rehearsal. They told my sister that we came to pull up to fight. Why did they mute our mics and then have Mariah narrate the situation? Why don't you have me and Marsh mic on, y'all? Y'all see what I'm saying? How you gonna have Mariah narrating and that wasn't even what was going on? I'm about to go over there and valet. Y'all shit was goofy, bro. Goofy as that's goofy as shit. And it's annoying because it's like, this is why I didn't want. That's why I went live and I was crying to y'all like, Zeus Network is weird. Because I knew they was up to some. Got Mariah narrating. That was not what happened. Mariah talking about, and then Marsh, whatever her name is, girl, you know her mother name. Everybody know what Marsh's name is. Stop doing that. Where is Marsh? Hold on. Why he try to get up in? Yeah, I don't even. Why he try to request in my life? And you know who I'm talking to. Oh, nah. I ain't that messy right now. I ain't even on that. I'm not on that. But shout out to you for watching me. Cause y'all, I don't even know what's going on with the Baddies now no more. Yo, why is he in my live, yo? Why is he in my live? Oh no, I want to put a different outfit on him. Let me get off here. Wait, hold on. I was supposed to get Marsh. Marsh! Where is Marsh? Yo. Tell Marsh to request so I can look at her in the request. Why is he in? Yo, I got to go because ain't no that gonna make me blush.
You know, what I thought was missing from this live was, remember there were rumors that her sister Tareen had popped up and that Tareen had come with a G. Remember Chrisean had said that? Why was there no mention of that during this live from Chrisean? What happened to that? What happened to her sister showing up with a G? It's almost like it never happened, right? And then also, this would have been a perfect opportunity for Chrisean to speak on the messages that were sent to 33, had him basically spazzing out on live. Why was that not addressed? Because a lot of people feel that it was Chrisean that sent those messages to him. Why didn't she clear that up? So a lot of weird stuff is going on. I don't know, guys. Definitely let me know your thoughts. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.